Okay. Where you there? Alright, so we're checking out from our hotel room.
Room 64.
Room 64, yeah. It's been 3 solid days of shooting, back and forth, and it's time to go. With me here is AIRDEM Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're returning back to where we came from, yes. So, just as we stepped out to go, we had a call from our client that we should pass by his house. So we decided to pass by, and then unfortunately we even forgot our tripod and our reflector with him in his car. So we had to go there and pick it up. So we went there and they served us some local dishes with some solo. That's another local drink. That particular food was apeprensa. If I can remember, the last time I took that food, I'll lie to you, like 15, 20 years ago. I haven't tasted such a food before. So we enjoyed our food, though we couldn't eat much because earlier the food was brought to us at the guest house, so we couldn't eat much of the apeprensa. We just played around it, and it was time for us to go. Morning or afternoon? Afternoon.
How the lady did?
But she left yesterday. So we came to pick up our tripod and reflector from our client, and they want us to have a meal. They prepared apeprensa, a local meal called apeprensa for us. So that's going to take quite our time. The next 30 minutes we should be on our way back to the capital. Yes, we're waiting for our food. They're setting the food for us. My guy, F1. So that's God's way for you. You want to observe what is going on. So he was in yesterday's video several times, well dressed in traditional apparel. So come and talk to my people.
His guy.
Your name?
My name is Gossie. Yeah.
Is it part of your name or it's a nickname?
It's my surname.
It's your surname. Eh. Oh, okay. Wow. That's nice. So you were part of yesterday's marriage ceremony.
Look into the camera.
How was your experience?
It was handsome and great and handsome, awesome and beautiful.
Okay.
And some people are smiling.
Yeah.
They are happy
What about
for the marriage.
We're not
Myself, I was happy
Thank you.
too.
You are
From the hand.
This one will kill me.
Oh. That's good. That's good. So our food is ready.
Okay.
Do available.
have some
Preference. Wow.
some local brand stuff.
This preference, I won't lie. Like, the last time I took this will be like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, you could come out.
So we decided to check on something because it was Sunday. We had a little conversation with a lengthy one, of course, with our client. Because when second time of being in such a community, we realize certain things, and we decide to clear our doubts. So we asked him a couple of questions about the community, and we got to know that this community has no church. They are all traditionalists. Okay. If anybody claims to be a Christian, then unless he's out of the community, maybe he's staying outside Accra or any far away town, then he can do his own thing. But the moment you are in this community, everybody is a traditionalist. So when you talk about rules and regulations, everything is on point. Everything is on point. No bad doing, such as fornication, those kind of things doesn't happen. One interesting thing he said is, if you are from this community and maybe I'm a stranger and I go there and I sleep with any lady who is maybe in a relationship and she didn't tell me and I sleep with her, she is in trouble. And me myself, I'm in trouble. Within 1 week, my stomach will start swelling. And I got scared. Alright, so they took us to a shrine, the shrine of the community. I bet you when you get there, I've never seen any shrine as big as that shrine before. Very big, like a church auditorium. Very big shrine. So Sunday, this is what they do. On Sundays, they go there to offer sacrifice, just like how Christians do it. On Sunday, they go to church to worship. That's what they do. They also do. On Sunday, they go there to worship as well. So they took us there to say things for ourselves. So let me not do much of the talking so that you do much of the viewing and listening. Okay, so right here was Dagbamate. That was our last moment in Dagbamate before we set off. So let's go into it. Okay, so why we couldn't bring you much of the details concerning what went on at the shrine, because footages are not allowed, no picture, no video is allowed. So what we could do was to take the structure, the building. That was the only thing we were allowed to do, because everything that was going on there is supposed to be a sacred moment. Nobody is allowed to take any video or pictures to go and circulate on social media, So as we got closer, we had to off our camera then before we will be allowed to get closer to what was the procession that was ongoing. So we, out of inquisitivity, decided to ask much questions. So we got to know that this is what happens every Sunday. Every Sunday, people from different places, surrounding communities, even far away places, come here every Sunday to worship, offer sacrifices. One interesting thing is if you have any issue, any fight or misunderstanding with somebody which you have not settled, when you come here to offer your sacrifice, the gods will reject it. And we actually saw it. Everybody was supposed to hold their sacrifice, whether fowl or goat or sheep, hold it up, and a drum or music will be played. They'll play drums, do some incantation, sing certain song, and as you are holding the fowl or goat, it will just die in your hand. So if you have any problem with anybody that you have not settled, and you go to offer your sacrifice, the gods will reject it. Your fowl or your animal will not die. And if it's a fowl, it can just run away from you, and you have to chase it. Go back and settle your issue with whoever you have a problem with before you come back to do your sacrifice, because the gods don't entertain such behavior or character. So that was one interesting thing that I admire about this traditional belief.
That's where we are now. And what the big structure you see behind me is a shrine. This is a town with no single church. On Sundays like this, we do the normal thing. So my brother here is called Brian.
This one guy from Accra. I want to know much.
I want to know much about Akachi Dabomati. And that's why he's telling me that if I really want to know more, maybe Easter time. So we'll meet here and catch the vine.
We meet Easter time. We'll see everything like okay. Yeah.
Everybody's at peace.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
All right. So it was time to go. So we had to say goodbye to Dagbamate. Yeah, I really love that community, and I wish I'll return there one day. Probably I'll go there for a full documentary about the whole community called Dagbamate in the Volta region, Akachi district. Yeah, So we got to Akachi and we had to take motorbike to the community. Very lovely, very nice, peaceful environment that you can go and relax for the weekend, have your peace of mind, chill out, explore, then return back to the city. It doesn't matter. All right, we go link up.
I will take your number then.
Okay. All right. So we're about to set off. Okay. Oh, make we take two.
Add one.
How much be? So we're taking a motorbike
Yes.
back to Akachi, then we continue our journey. Alright, so thank you very much for watching my video, my first vlog. I hope you like it. Yes, so click on the like button right there so we can grow the channel. Alright, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, subscribe to the channel. You can see the red sign down there when you wrote the subscribe. Click on the subscription, click on the subscribe, click on the notification button so that when we post a new video, you'll be the first person to see the video. Okay, all right, so check out for the my next video, which will be coming up pretty soon. All right, so I'm out.